All right, so I bought this pump off Facebook Marketplace, and like anything else off Facebook Marketplace, it probably sat for a while. This is a trash pump. It's a Titan trash pump, and it has a 5.5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton. Got my little helper here. And so the good thing about these is this carburetor is extremely easy to clean out. So first thing we're gonna do is put new gas in. So I've already done that. Okay baby, turn your fuel off. Fuel is off. And we're gonna get this front cover off. This on this particular one is just an 8mm. So we're gonna go ahead and take that off now. Struggle than I thought it was going to be. All right, so once we're here, we're going to take these two. On this particular one, these are two 8mm again. Same as what we just used before. Can't quite do those by hand. Two 8mm. This hose here is hooked up. This particular hose is hooked up. I'm going to go ahead and try to leave it hooked up. So now that we're at this point, there's a nut, a bolt up under there. See if you can actually see it. It's right there. My finger is on it. We're gonna go ahead and get that off of there. This whole bowl is gonna fall down. Now there's a float in here. We don't want to lose anything that falls out, so we want to keep track of where we're at. Also, you want to be sure you're in a ventilated area. We're outside, so got that going for us. So I'm actually going to take that off. So let me take that off and then we're going to get that bolt. All right, so on this particular motor, carburetor, it is a 13mm. So let's go ahead and get this on here. There we go. Get ready for the gas to come out. Again, that's the way you want to be in a very well ventilated area. You don't want to be, there it is. In just a second. Get that out of there. Set that down to the side. Oh, look at all that gunk in there. That is a bunch of stuff. We got to clean that out. All right, leave it there. You hoodlum.
Hey, buddy.
You hoodlum.
Daddy, I want to do my video.
You get to in a second, okay?
Okay.
All right, but we're going to clean this out. So this we're just going to spray with some carb cleaner, and this will just sort of come right out of here. Now what we are going to do, I hope that I'm able to pick this up here in the carburetor, right there, that circle right there. We're going to spray carburetor cleaner up in there with a hose, and you're going to be able to see it.
Hey, here you go.
Oh, thank you, baby, you did good. We're going to be able to see it in here. So what you can do is you can open up your choke and open up your throttle and actually watch it spray up in there. So let's go ahead and do that. One-handing this, let's see how this works.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh, it is gross.
yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get that out of there some more. All right, so now that we got everything cleaned out carburetor-wise, and we've cleaned the bowl out, which some stuff came out, we're gonna go ahead and put our bowl back on. Be sure you get your gaskets lined up. We're gonna put our bolt back on. Here it is. Be sure you use the same one. It's got a gasket. It's not very deep. We're gonna time lapse assembling everything, and then we're gonna try to give this hopefully one single pull, and it fires up. All right, so now that we've made a big mess cleaning this thing up, let's go ahead and see if it fires up. So turn our fuel on, turn it to rabbit. Let's set our choke. I did spray a little bit of cleaner in there as I was putting it back together. I saw that on the time lapse. Let's see if we can one pull this joker. Okay, here we go. Let's try first pull. Not first pull. Or second. Or third. Or fourth. Or fifth. It is.
I want to pull it. Hey, I want.
All right, let's see if we can get that out of there some more.
Hey, I want to pull it. 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 Hey, I want to pull
Okay, so several changes. It's now raining outside. And that joker still didn't want to start after 987,000 tugs. So I removed everything back to the carburetor, back to this setting. I took an old line, braided, I'm not even sure if that's even picking up, braided the tiniest little bit of wire, run it up through the jet through the bottom, and poked it out of the top. I'm gonna do my very best to show you how that looks, and hopefully now we have this thing cleaned out enough to where we can see a steady stream of cleaner come through it. So let me go ahead and show you what it looks like with the line coming through the top, and then I'm gonna go ahead and spray a little bit of cleaner through it, and I'm gonna put everything back together, and we'll try it yet again. All right, so I really hope there's enough light in there to where you see the wire sort of going up and down, sort of cleaning it out. So we're gonna do this over and over again, and hopefully we get some stuff out of here, and then we're gonna put it all back together. Also, I completely neglected to talk about this bolt that's under the carburetor. This is the one that holds the bolt. So you see that little hole right there? It leads up to right there. And we're gonna do the same treatment to this. Take our wire, run it down, run it through the sides. Try to clean this out as well. This is gonna be a two-handed job. I'll try to get it on camera. All right, so here we go. A little bit of coordination is involved here, and that's something I don't have a lot of. I'm also watching myself do this through the camera, so keep that in mind as well. There we go. Get all that mess out of there, all that corn and whatnot. All right, let me finish cleaning this up, and then we'll pick it right back up. All right, guys, as you saw, it does run again. Joker gave me a little bit of a fit, but the wire trick did work. Typically, you can spray carb cleaner up through the carburetor like that, and it'll work. This one was good and gummed up. Did not want to happen. What I didn't show you was, I think I pulled it 3 times after doing the carb clean with the wire. I think I pulled 3 times, fired up, runs good. Smokes a little bit, it's raining. I think that's sort of why the exhaust was smoking. It sort of dripped and smoked. Not worried about that at all, but it does run. Hope it helps, hope you liked it. Thank you much.